Welcome to BizWire. I'm Joseph Nordstrom in Beijing. The top military commanders of South Korea and China agreed in Beijing on June 4th, an auspicious day in China, to strengthen cooperation under an arrangement likely to upset North Korea and possibly provoke other countries in the region. The military leaders discussed the denuclearization of North Korea and other issues and shared similar views on the security environment on the Korean Peninsula. Officials from the South Korean Ministry of National Defense said the two generals agreed to expand bilateral military exchanges and cooperation on a sustained basis. Both Seoul and Beijing have their respective reasons for showing off their closer ties ahead of South Korean President Park Geun-hye's planned visit to China in late June. The two countries have been courting each other since Park, the first female president in South Korean history, was elected last December. Beijing even sent a special envoy to Seoul to directly ask Park to visit China at an early date. Park also sent her first special overseas envoy to China. Park has been trying to attach more weight to relations with China in the belief that her predecessor, who she feels tilted too much toward the United States. Park has, for example, chosen China for her second overseas trip following an earlier visit to the United States. Observers say Park has another obvious motive for emphasizing ties with China, that is, keeping North Korea in check. A South Korean government source said China holds the key to issues of the Korean Peninsula. A presidential visit to Beijing will be certain to offend North Korea, which must be likely wondering about the state of its own relations with China, its longtime ally. As we reported here on BizWire, China received a special envoy from North Korean leader Kim Jong-un in late May and obtained Pyongyang's pledge to at least consider returning to the six-party talks on the country's nuclear ambitions. Hua Chunying, a Chinese foreign ministry spokeswoman, even went so far as to say that China's decision to invite South Korean generals for visits indicates Beijing's desire to gradually change its relations with Pyongyang from blood ties to a normal bilateral relationship. Observers say China hopes that South Korea's cooperation will give Beijing the upper hand in diplomatic bargaining with North Korea as well as Japan. China and Japan both claim islands in the East China Sea, and China is also involved in disputes with many other neighbors over territory in the South China Sea. China's growing frustration with its longtime ally, North Korea, offers countries like the United States a glimmer of hope about a once unthinkable prospect, that of holding discussions between Washington and Beijing about what to do if the government in Pyongyang collapses. There is no sign that the North Korean regime is in imminent danger, or that U.S. President Barack Obama and Chinese President Xi Jinping will discuss that possibility when they meet today and tomorrow in California. Any such talk would certainly alarm North Korea if word got out. But in China, talk of a North Korean collapse is no longer the taboo subject it once was, as Beijing seems more interested in the trade possibilities with the relatively affluent and technologically more advanced South Korea. You're watching BizWire on the Blue Ocean Network. Stay tuned and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more in economic insight.